Hello, everyone. Hello, Rudy. How you doing? Okay, so I got new scent merch. Fucking cunt, man. What the fuck? Ah. New scent merch. Hold on, here we go. There's. All right, I just felt like I had to get this because I thought the artwork on it looked beautiful, but I guess I got a new mouse pad. Pretty cool. I don't know. Just felt like I had to get it. I really, really like the artwork for this one, so felt like I had to get it. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie was not good, but it was entertaining and I had fun. I don't think it was really intending to be a good movie. I don't really think. But yeah, I had fun. I had fun, but it was the audience though was very disruptive. So when I went to the theater, a lot of people there had plushies, which isn't really. I mean, I'm just pointing that out. I don't really care if people bring plushies to a film of a game they're a fan of. It's not. I don't know, but there were a few cameos in the movie. Spoilers, if you don't want to know what the cameos are, was one was Matt Pat from the Game Fury guy, and the other was like this other person I've never heard of. I forgot his name. They were like played like this taxi cab guy. I don't remember the guy's name, but apparently the audience did because when they saw Matt Pat, the audience erupted in applause. And then when he said the "That's just a theory," "That's just a theory," "That's just a theory," whenever part, the audience erupted in applause. And then when they saw the the guy who was the taxi cab person, they erupted in applause too. And I was like, why are they? I said, who is that? And the Carter said, I don't know. Brother said, I don't know. Oh, you don't like Matt Pat? I don't know. I don't really know much about him, honestly. My brother watches him though, but that's all. I don't really know a lot about him though. Uh, Surprisingly, Markiplier did not make a cameo, and apparently he was supposed to. He was supposed to play the security guard at the beginning, which the scene that he plays in, I don't really know why it was included in the film. And he was supposed to play the security guard at the beginning, and said they used this random guy instead. But Markiplier wasn't able to do it because he he I guess like it was working on another movie at the time. He wasn't able to do it. And then there was at some point in the film, near the end, when the movie was kind of at the part where it was probably going to end soon or something, they just started applauding at every 5 seconds. And I would legitimately mean that, like not every 5 seconds, but maybe every minute. I don't know, maybe every 10 seconds they would applaud. And I feel like at that point, I feel like it was just a bunch of annoying high school people just saying it as a joke, trying to be funny. Because there was at one point in the film, and spoiler, it doesn't really matter. I don't really feel you need to know this, but there's at one point where the brother, the main character, is driving his sister home. And his sister's like a lot younger than him. And he says, what do you want for dinner? Pizza or spaghetti? And she said, both. And he said, you can't have both. You gotta pick one. And then she said, spaghetti. And then the audience started clapping at that. That was enough to get people to clap, I guess. And then I heard some lady in the back go, "Stop clapping! Stop clapping! Stop clapping!" Yeah, I don't know. It was. I had fun. It wasn't a good movie, but I was really, really into the games when I was younger. Uh, I liked the character Foxy a lot when I was younger. And then I guess the movie overall, I guess if I were to review it, I thought the animatronics in it looks really good. I did think the plot was really, really kind of dumb and a bit hard to follow. There was at one point in the movie, there was this one part I thought was really dumb. Is um, the little girl like strums Bonnie's like guitar or something, and then she gets electrocuted or something like that. I don't know. And then the for some the Vanessa, I guess like the police lady, she apparently plays like in the. It's kind of weird they brought her in this early. I don't know. I don't really follow the lore all that well. I'm not sure when exactly she shows up in the series. I just know she's the security guard in like the the what is it? Security breach, right? That's what it's called, right? Um, like a security guard there or something. Or um, and she and then she says, "If you bring your daughter back here again, I will shoot you." I'm like, what? I don't know. I just thought that part was kind of weird. I don't know. I didn't really understand that part. I just thought it seemed a bit cheesy, a bit dumb. I don't know. It is me though. But it's not. I'm not gonna arrest you. I'm gonna shoot you. That's just what I thought it was. You know? Yeah. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and also, what a lot of people brought this up. There's one other thing I didn't really get is I didn't really. So apparently the guy who played Shaggy in like those live action Scooby Doo movies back in the 2000s, whatever. That came out and played William Afton, also known as the Purple Guy. And he's the one that hires the main character, and he goes by a different name. And one thing I didn't really get is they never found the person that did it. Why would he have to go under a fake name? That's one thing I didn't understand. Um, but like a spoiler, sorry, he's revealed to be later in the movie. He's like wearing the the spring trap outfit, and somehow he's really really strong in it, which I don't really understand. I don't know if it's like a mech suit or something weird, but he's really strong. And this person that is able to easily beat up this guy who was fired from his original job as a security guard for beating up a father who he thought was kidnapping this kid. And I don't know, it just dumb. I don't know, there's a lot of plot holes in the movie, a lot of things in it that are kind of stupid, but I thought it was entertaining. Apparently, it's doing really well. There are going to be more sequels. I'll see the sequels though when they come out. But yeah, I had fun though. That was entertaining. I had fun. Never see it again, but I'm glad I watched it though. So I was expecting it to be absolute shit. So anyway, so uh, that's just me. Uh, This weekend, Burials Tunes, 2011, 2019, and Devin Hendricks. Just JPEG Mafia, the Ghost Pop tape. Epic. And the Ghost Pop tape's pretty good. That was one of his more underrated releases. Well, he's pretty popular though, so I go on underrated. But a lot of people really, really like it. I'd say it's. I personally think all the albums he did from 2018, not counting the EPs, but all the albums he's done from 2018 to now, I feel are better than the Ghost Pop tape, in my personal opinion. But that's just me. I still think the Ghost Pop tape is really good, but I think Veteran's better. I think All My Heroes Are Cornballs is better. I always think LP's better. That's my favorite he did, and I think Scaring the Host is better. That's just me though. But yeah. What's up? Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I know. I know. I know it is. It got on Netflix on Tuesday. Message retracted. Oh, and also, I also started watching an anime called The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. But I just realized that I was actually watching some of the episodes in the wrong order, so I'm gonna have to rewatch the entire show. Yeah. Sucks, but anyway. Cool. I can't believe I watched it. It's just yeah, you better believe it, man. Mm-hmm. I haven't done that. Maybe I'll have to watch the show at some point. I've seen episodes when I was younger, though. I'm not sure how many episodes there are, though. How many are there? It's on HBO Max. back seasons. Fifth season was on Adult Swim. I can tell you one thing about the show. What is that? And then hello, DJ Cams. How you doing? There's 3 people watching. There's 4 people watching. I don't know. I think it might be an all-time high thing. I don't know. I don't know how with the. I don't know. I think there was one time. I think there was like 11 or something. I don't know. It's probably not an all-time high, but it's an all-time high for what would be recent streams. That the show is one of the reasons that I got into drawing and animating. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you did that. Maybe you can send me some of your animations. It's pretty cool. Oh, and also I have an announcement to make. I am attempting to make a cover of Hide and Seek by Emoji Heap, which is a song that is a cappella, but it just has a vocoder, and that's it. With some harmonization and stuff like that. It's a really pretty song. It's really simple, but also very pretty. Thinking of doing a cover of that. I've been practicing doing that. Trying to make some progress, but. Oh, that's what that is. Novos Bayanos poster. Yeah. I got that with one of the records. Yeah. That was the new album. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Mm-hmm. And hello, Blinko. How are you doing? Now, yeah, I thought Lamb, whatever sisters, those fish girls, did actually like their song. They did. I really liked the songs from the show. Oh, and then also, I thought the song that Asmodeus and whatever Fizzaroli did, that was okay. I think the person that plays Asmodeus has a really good voice, though, and which I guess makes sense because he's apparently also a singer. I know he plays in. I know he plays in. What is it? James Monroe. Eaglehart. What's it called again? Hamilton. That's what it's called. He played in Aladdin. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know he played in Aladdin. He's only 49 when Aladdin came out. 1992. When was he born? Born in. Okay, never mind. Yeah, all right. Wait, 2003. Wait. Oh, Broadway. Gotcha. It said 2003 to present. You bought 7 CDs. What albums? Oh, Emmett's the voice actor also voiced him. Oh, my computer's frozen. Maybe it's not. Ah. So what albums did you get? CDs? It's quiet. Why is that? All right, let's see what the. Gotcha. This is the person that made the show, right? Smiling Friends. Yeah, the person who made Smiling Friends voiced the antagonist of the new Hell of Us episode. He's also a YouTuber. The character has an Australian accent, even though the voice actor is from the United States. I don't know. It's not one watching. It's not one watching. Smiling Friends. Oh yeah, look at it. I didn't know that. I'll have to watch it. I did. I did watch Smiling Friends. So. Next week, I'm going to listen to Gustavo Cerati Spokane. That's a great album. That's actually one of my favorite. Actually, it probably is my favorite album that comes from Argentina. Argentina actually has some pretty good music, actually. Probably my second favorite countries for music in South America after Brazil, probably. Anything else you want to talk about? Okay. All right. How was Halloween? It was fine. I didn't really do anything. I didn't dress up or anything, so it was fine. Just kind of usual. So. Mm, there we go. You've talked about the new Chemical Brothers album before, right? I don't believe so. I've listened to it though. I thought it was okay. I don't believe I talked about it. I think I've only listened to Dig Your Own Hole and then one other album besides the new one. It was I listened to Dig Your Own Hole. I haven't listened to it in a while though. I think it's a good album though, and then I listened to their album Surrender, and I think that's it. Mm. Any albums you've been listening to? Well, listening to a lot of JPEG Mafia because it goes about they finally on streaming. I've also been listening to a lot of stuff by George Ben, who's a Brazilian musician. I like Brazilian music. I don't know why. I really, really like music from Brazil. And I've also been listening to a lot of stuff by Emoji Heap, well as like the duo she's in Fro. And is that one I'm listening to? Katie Day is another one I've been listening to. She's like a Australian indie electronica artist that she collaborated with. I think like one of the members of Black Dresses, Debbie McCallion. You're listening to her new album; it's pretty good. And then also, I just realized there's a new Juke Geit album, which is a really underrated metal artist that I like quite a lot. And, listening to his new album a lot. It's another one. New album's quite good. It's lagging. The stream's lagging. On my no, now it's normal. Okay. It's great people watching. Hello. Would you like to talk about other people watching? Anything you want to talk about? You can talk about anything. What would you like to talk about? I've been listening to Kendrick Lamar, Oasis, of course, and Bullet for My Valentine and Avenged Sevenfold. It's cool. You know, Rudy really likes Avenged Sevenfold. I don't think I haven't listened to a Bullet for My Valentine album all the way through. I'm not an insanely huge fan of Avenged Sevenfold. I think they're fine. I do like their album The Stage though, but they're not a group I listen to a whole lot. And I love Kendrick Lamar. He's one of my favorite rappers. And Oasis, I don't listen to. I think I've listened to their "What's the Story" Morning Glory album all the way through once. They're not a group I listen to a whole lot. Gotta admit, but uh, I did know the song they did, like "Tears Don't Fall." I know that song. I really like Avenged Sevenfold, but I don't like their stuff after they drop Hail to the King, except the stage, which is I think the stage is really good. It's not an album I listen to a whole lot though, but I think it's good. You wear Avenged Sevenfold shirts all the time. That's kind of all I try to wear is band shirts. I do not care at all about fashion. I just wear shirts of bands I like or movies I like or stuff on shows I like, whatever. I don't know, mostly what I wear. Not exclusively what I wear, obviously, but mostly what I wear. Been listening to Death Grips Year of the Snitch, Beastie Boys, Paul's Rebuke, Burial's Untrue, Death's The Sound of Perseverance. All those are great albums. Year of the Snitch is probably my second least favorite of their albums after Government Place, but I still think Year of the Snitch is good, quite good. Paul's Boutique's my favorite Beastie Boys album. Untrue is my second favorite release from Burial. My first is Kindred. And Sound of Perseverance is probably my third favorite Death album, I'd say. My second favorite is Human, and my favorite's Symbolic. I think they did technical death metal better than like death metal. Oh yeah, I've heard Kendrick Lamar's "Damn" all the way through. It's really good. Yeah, "Damn's" decent. I don't know. I think that might. I don't know. I remember I listened to his albums all the way through. My favorite is definitely "Tip of a Butterfly" and then "Good Kid, Mad City." And those are far and away his best. And then my third favorite is probably Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And then probably Untitled Unmastered. Like "Damn" might be my least favorite. Unless you count the mixtape. No, I think it might be better than Section 80, but I don't know. I have no idea what Kendrick was on when he said that "Damn" was his best release, because it's not. It's not. It's not. But yeah, my least favorite is probably, if you don't count the mixtape, it is Section 80. You're gonna re-listen to the stage next week. Been listening to the Beatles lately. My favorites are Revolver and Abbey Road. My favorite they did is Abbey Road, then the White Album, and Revolver, and then probably Sgt. Pepper's and the rest of the band, and then probably Magical Mystery Tour, and probably Rubber Soul, and then probably Help, and probably A Hard Day's Night. Yeah, just say. I listened to Magical Mystery Tour, Revolver, Rubber Soul, and the White Album. And Magical Mystery Tour has a lot of bangers. That's my favorite song. They did "Strawberries Fields Forever" on it. But it's mainly has the bangers or the side B. Because the side A has some decent songs, and side B is where it bangs. But that's just because it's all just a bunch of non-album singles that they didn't want on it. They were really just intended to be an EP of the soundtrack. But their label said no one's going to want to listen to these songs alone. We're going to have to include B sides. That's one of the only very few times I think the label made the right decision. That the band didn't. Yeah. Which Beatles album should you listen? Abbey Road. That's the best one. And then the White Album. That's their second best. Yes. It's good. See ya. See you in the next stream, right? Guess I'll be Guess I'll be talking later about that. See ya. Oh wait, Pink Floyd is one of my favorite bands ever. The Wall is one of my favorite albums. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm so sorry. Uh, Yeah, The Wall. I don't know. What do I say? I think The Wall has some really good songs on it, but I don't know. I feel like The Wall's kind of overrated. My favorite they did is Animals, and then my favorite's Animals. Then probably Wish You Were Here. Then probably Dark Side of the Moon. Then probably Metal, and then I'd probably say The Wall's probably my fifth favorite. And then probably Piper at the Gates of Dawn or something. Um, and so sorry, I didn't see that until now. I'm so sorry. Uh, yeah, I love Pink Floyd though. They're one of my favorite progressive rock bands. So. I think The Wall has some of their best songs on it though. It's just that it's really long. There's a lot of songs about the album, so Comfortably Numb is a great song. So. I thought the movie was pretty good. I've never seen the film. It's okay, but it could have been better, but overall, 8 out of 10. It was more disturbing and scary. Yeah, the poster's pretty creepy. I see you in the next stream. Bye.